Welcome to Broomstick Oly. Let's have some fun today and work on some lifts. We're going to start off again working on a little bit of warm-up stuff, kind of working on some skills, drills. We're focusing on our snatch, and we're going to add in a little bit of split jerk footwork at the end, and then finishing off strong with a nice little bit of squat development work. So let's have some fun today. Let's get ourselves our broomstick, our PVC, whatever we got going on, hockey stick even, who knows. Let's get ourselves in that wide grip. We're going to get that PVC hanging above the hip crease, so if we hinge, it sort of sits there right in the pockets, nice and solid. Now, we're going to start off with a nice gentle kind of warm-up. So we're going to work on a little bit of high pull action. So we're going to pull that bar high and outside to the sternum, and then come back down. We're going to pull to the sternum, back down, and then pull to the sternum, back down. Two more, pull to the sternum, back down, and sternum, back down. Now we're going to pull up and turn over overhead. Pull that bar down behind the neck. Nice set shoulder position. We're going to pull the hips back into that good morning. Nice flat back position. Stand tall. We're going to shimmy those feet out to your squat stance. Rotate through the low ribs. We'll come back through. Nice rotation. Come back through. And then take it back into that good morning. So pulling those hips back. Nice good morning. And then stand tall. Rotate low ribs. Through, rotate low rib, come back through, and pull back into that nice hinge, and stand tall. One more time, rotate, come back through, rotate, come back through, and set that lovely hip width stance. Let's work on a few dips. No drive, just a nice pause dip in a wide grip position. So let's take it down, 2, 1, knees go out slightly, big toes are flat on the floor, and our weights through the midfoot, and then push through those legs, stand tall. Take it down again, 2, 1, holding that position, and tall. One more time, 2, 1, nice and solid, and tall. From here, we're going to shoulder press. We're going to take that bar from behind the neck, overhead, come back down, and shoulder press, come back down, and shoulder press, back down, 2 more, shoulder press, back down, and shoulder press. Come to the front in that high hang position. We're going to work on a few nice, smooth, tall muscle snatches. So we're going to pull to the sternum, turn over into that overhead, come back down, pull to the sternum, turn over, come back down, pull to the sternum, turn over, back down, 2 more, pull, punch overhead slow, come back down, and pull, turn over, and come back down. From here, we're going to get our feet into that nice hip width stance. We're going to set ourselves up to warm up those legs in that squat. So let's take the bar to mid-thigh. So the hips kind of go back a bit, not a lot, but our weight is through the midfoot. We're going to turn those hands, palms forward, so we can feel those lats kick on and those biceps and kind of chest kind of open up. We'll take hold of the bar, we'll take it down to launch, so just above the knee, weight still in the midfoot. Palms forward, opening up the bicep, take hold. We're going to take our hips and shoulders down at the same time to below the knee. So again, weight is still through the midfoot, shoulders just in front of the bar. Let's turn those palms forward, take hold, get set. Now we're going to push through those legs, come up to that hip. And we're going to continue to push through those legs, nice, smooth, slow muscle snatch. We'll come down behind the neck, shimmy those feet out to our squat stance. Big set through the glutes and ribs, big breath, and push down into that nice overhead squat, pressing snatch balance. And then from here, stand tall, feet come under, bar comes back to the hip, nice and tall. We're going to take it back to mid-thigh. So we take it to mid-thigh, still weighted through the midfoot, palms are forward, opening up, take hold of the bar again, take the bar to launch, weight still through the midfoot, palms forward, take hold, shoulders and hips drop together, below the knee, nice and set, palms forward, take hold of the bar, good set position, nice and tight, pushing through those feet, standing tall, nice hip position, push some more into that muscle snatch, come back down behind the neck. We're going to shimmy our feet out to our squat stance, set the glutes, set the ribs, push yourself down below to that nice overhead squat position. Good overhead, good weight through the feet. Stand tall, bring our feet back under, bring the bar back down. One more time. Let's get ourselves set up. Take it to mid-thigh. Palms forward. Take hold, get set. Take it to launch. Palms forward. Take hold. Shoulders and hips drop below, hips and shoulders drop together. Taking it below the knee. Palms forward again. Take hold, setting. Press through those legs to the hip. Push through those legs some more, muscle snatch. Come down behind the neck. We'll shimmy those feet out. Nice and set through the glutes, ribs, and push into that good overhead squat. Actively pushing into that bar. Stand tall. Feet come back under. Bar comes down. Let's give it a little shake out. Nicely done. So we should be feeling pretty warm for the most part into those legs and ankles. Starting to feel that squat. We're hitting that overhead position. And now we're going to move into our burner. So we're going to hit our burner a little bit more with a little bit more oomph and a little bit more explosiveness as we drive ourselves into those squats in that position. So we're focusing on our snatch grip. So we have a nice snatch grip, wide grip position. My feet are going to be under the hips. The first three exercises all flow from one another. So our first three exercises is that down and finish into that nice straight arm position. Down, high and outside, and then down, muscle snatch. So we get that nice position, no rebend of the knee, and we just push through those legs continuously. So we want to think leg drive, leg drive, leg drive, leg drive. All right, let's do 3 of each. We're ready to go. Down and finish. We're nice and tall, nice and set. Take it down. 2, 1, drive. Good. Get set again. 2, 1, drive. Good. One more time. 2, 1, drive. Good. Now we're going to flow into that high and outside position. 2, 1, drive. Good. Letting that bar flow. 2, 1, drive. Good. One more time. And 2, 1, drive. Good. Now we're going to flow into that overhead position into our muscle snatch. Again, using those legs. Get set. 2, 1, hop. Come back down into that nice hip position. Set. 2, 1, hop. Come back down. One last time. 2, 1, hop. Good. Keeping the bar overhead. Our feet are still in our hip width stance. We're going to do 2, 4, 6-inch lands. Landing in our power positions. Remember, there's no up, just down. Press into the bar, big breath, and go. Stand tall, feet come under. Pressing into the bar a little deeper, go. Stand, feet come under. Press into that bar, parallel, go. Stand tall, nice. Now, from here, we're gonna do a full squat drop. So full squat, full press into the bar. Get yourself ready, and go. Press into the bar to come out of the bottom. Feet come back under. Active. And go. Stand. Pressing into that bar. Nice solid position. One more time. Big breath. Go. Good. Stand. Feet come under. Bar comes to the shoulders. Get those shoulders set. Nice and solid. So now, we're going to move into our skill transfer exercises. So our snatch push press. Bar is locked in our back rack position with wide grip. We're going to get that 2-second dip, drive overhead. 2, 1, hop. Come back down, get set. 2, 1, hop. Come back down, set, and 2, 1, hop. Good. Feet, we're going to shimmy to our squat stance. Actively pressing into that bar. Squat, take it down, keep pressing up into that bar. Active pressure into that overhead, and stand. Good. Pressing into that bar, take it down, super, super strong pressure up, and stand. Good, one more time. Take it down, keep pressing into that bar, active, 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 and stand. Good. Receive the bar. Feet are gonna stay in our squat stance. We're gonna do my personal favorite, the heaving snatch balance. So we're gonna get a 2-second dip, we're gonna drive, and we're gonna push ourselves under the bar nice and quickly. Get ourselves ready. 2, 1, hop down. Stand tall, keep pressure into the bar. Receive, nice and set. 2, 1, hop down. Stand tall, lots of pressure. Come down. One more time. 2, 1, hop down. Good, stand. Feet are gonna come under the hips. Receive the bar. Now we're gonna do that squat drop again, or drop squat. Pressing ourselves quickly under that bar. Nice solid position. Tight through the upper back, set through the glutes. Big breath. Go! Stand. Feet come under, bar comes down. Weight through the midfoot. Set, shoulders, breath. Go! Stand. Feet come back under, bar comes down. Get set through the shoulders, nice and tight. Big breath, and go! Good, stand. Feet come under, bar comes to the shoulders. Last one. Now, we have our snatch balance. We have that 2-second dip, drive ourselves under the bar. So shoulders are tight, nice and strong. Let it go, 2, 1, hop down. Press as we come back up. Always pressing into that bar when we're underneath of it. Nice and set, 2, 1, hop down. Stand, feet come back under, bar comes down, set the position, 2, 1, hop down. Stand, feet come under, bar comes to the front, and give yourself a moment to go, woo! All right, burger. That gets the heart started and works on a whole ton of skills. It's a great, great warm-up, you guys. I love it. Fantastic work set. So, now that we've warmed our squat up, we've warmed up those snatches a little bit, we're gonna move and switch gears into our split jerk footwork. And this is something we're gonna continue to build on over the next couple weeks. Just something that you can practice, and the best way to do this is with very little load anyway. So it's a great chance to practice footwork and a really good opportunity to get consistent with those positions. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get ourselves a thumb and a thumb distance away from our thighs. We're gonna pull the bar up to the sternum, roll the elbows through. We're gonna pop that bar into the shoulders from our narrow back rack position. My feet are in my squat stance, and I'm just gonna step forward and back. So I'm in this nice 50-50 position. My front knee soft and bent over top of that lead knee, or over that lead heel, sorry. My back knee is soft as well, and my heel is off the floor. So my toes are pointing straight ahead, I'm nice and square in the hip, and my glutes are nice and tight, I'm upright. Now with this, I should have about a 50-50 position in my stance, all right? What we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna turn profile so you guys can see that profile. I step and step, I get into that good position, 50-50, nice and tall and vertical. I'm gonna pull my recovery step, my front foot, back about a third of a step, little partial step. Now I'm gonna get that little dip, and I'm gonna step and press. Get my dip, and in a perfect world, I land in that nice solid position where I had my foot before. So now this time I'm gonna bring that third step back, whoop, come down behind the neck. I get set in my shoulders, I get that dip, recover, come back down, and then one more time, just to watch again, dip, boom. And now I'm gonna do my full recovery. Half step, back foot up, and then I can bring the bar down and relax. So what we're working on here is a jerk balance. A really nice opportunity to work on consistency with feet and timing, because what we want to think about is that as soon as that foot lands, that bar is locked out overhead and nice and strong, supported hand, shoulder, hip, knee. So we have a nice straight line of action from our overhead to the bottom of our lunging leg. So let's practice that together. I'm going to stay facing profile so you guys can see my positioning. First things first though, thumb and a thumb distance away from the thigh. Pull the bar to the sternum, roll your elbows through, pop the bar onto your shoulders. Feet are in our squat stance so we have a decent width. And we're going to step forward and step back. We're going to get ourselves squared away so we have soft knees, back knee is soft, heel off the floor, toe pointing straight ahead. Other knee is right over top of that heel, toe pointing straight ahead. Let's pull that foot back about a third step. And now, when I say go, we're going to dip, drive, and step. Take a big breath. Go. So now, I want you to fix your stance at all. If you need to, if your foot step too narrow, too short, too straight, fix your feet. Now we pull that foot back, bring the bar down, get set. Ready, go. Dip, press. Hold that position, fix your position, hold that corrected position. Come back down. One more, and go. Dip, press. Fix your position if you need to. Pull back, back foot up, bar comes down, and relax. Good. So a nice opportunity to practice that, working on consistency, working on that footwork, but it's always important when we do drills like this to fix our feet. So if you find that you step a little wonky, or maybe you didn't get the proper positioning for your knee, fix it. Take the moment to fix that position, and then hold that position so it sticks in your mind and body, and then finish that rep, all right? So if you want to take down a couple more reps of that, pause the video, scroll back, do it again with me, take it down. Nothing wrong with doing that about 2 to 3 times just to get a feel for that. We're going to continue building upon that as we continue going, but take that time, rock it, come back to me. We're going to go through a little snatch work set to continue on our day. So to start off our Broomstick Oly this session, we're going to work on a 3-position snatch. So we're going to work on a high hang snatch, a launch snatch, and a low hang snatch, which is from below the knee. So we're going to do a full squat or power, depends on you. I would like to see, people always ask me, what should I do, land power or full? I will always say full, but I want you guys to work with how your legs are feeling, how you're feeling physically today, and just make sure you're giving yourself the dose that you need for you today. All right? So first things first, I'm going to get myself back into my snatch grip. The bar is sitting at that hip crease, and I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see profile. So our first rep is going to be that vertical dip, drive into that snatch. Our second position will be from launch. So our weights through our midfoot, our shoulders are just in front of the bar, and we'll come through with that good drive. And then our third one will come from below the knee, where again my shoulders are just in front of the bar, nice and set to the midfoot, and we'll push that hip into that power position. All right, so let's rock a couple reps. We'll have some fun with our work set today. Those legs should be very warm now after we did those jerk balances. So feet are under the hips or just outside, nice and tall, vertical, high hang finger snatch. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall, pressing into that bar. Feet come back under, bar comes to the hip. Let's take it to launch. So take those hips back a bit, bar comes down, shoulders just in front, weight through the midfoot. Pushing through those legs, snatch. Stand, feet come under, bar comes back to the hip. Now we're going to take it to the knee and then lower the shoulders and hips together. So we're below the knee, set, pushing through those feet, snatch. Stand, feet come under, bar comes down. Good. I'm going to turn to the other side. I'm going to do that a couple more times. So high hang snatch, eyes straight ahead, weight through the midfoot, vertical dip, 2, 1, hop. Stand, feet come back under, bar comes down. Let's take it to launch. Feel those feet, snatch. Stand, feet come under, bar comes down. Take it to below the knee, take it down. Low, feel your feet, go. Stand tall, feet, bar comes down. Nice, all right, one more time, but this time we're gonna hold in the receiving position of the snatch for 3 seconds on each one. So that's where we receive that bar, be it a power or in a full squat. High hang position, glutes tight, 2, 1, hop. Hold 3, 2, 1, stand. So we're always pushing into that bar. Come back down with the bar. Set, take it to launch. Tight, snatch. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Push into that bar. Feet come back under. Bar comes down. Get set. Below the knee. Take it down. Set those feet. Snatch. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Push into that bar. Feet come back under. Bar comes down. Nice, you guys. Good job. So why did I make you hold in the bottom, that receiving position in the last round? Well, it's a great opportunity to get comfortable in the bottom position, or whatever the bottom position happens to be for you today. It allows you to feel your balance, feel your pressure into the bar, and like our jerk balance, it also gives us a chance to correct anything in terms of where we receive. If we're a little too far forward, bars in the improper location, maybe we're soft in the arms, it gives us a chance to feel that position, to get comfortable, and make it better. So that's perfect. If you'd like to do a couple more sets of that 3-position snatch, pause the video, scroll back, rock those snatches, have some fun with those. If you want to do a whole set of 3 more sets of that with that pause in the bottom, please do so. It builds tremendous strength in the bottom, and it also helps build familiarity with the bottom of your snatch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on some squat development to close out our day today. So we're going to start off with putting the PVC pipe down. I'm going to get my feet in a narrow stance position, so anything inside my regular squat stance. I'm going to really fight for that tall position. I'm going to do 3 squats with a 5-second hold. So let's take it down to your comfort depth, maintaining good position. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, let's do that again. Take it down, good squeeze, good tall body. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, we've got one more. Take it down, all the way down, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, now we're going to go to the extreme. We're going to go wide. We're going to go into that side lunge, also known as a Cossack squat. So we're going to squeeze our glutes, open up those hips, and I want you to think about taking our hip to our heel, staying super vertical. Stop if you feel your body starting to hinge forward. We want to try and stay as upright as we can. So let's take that body down towards that heel. Chest is upright, nice and tall. Now push through that leg. Good, take it down, keeping the chest high. Now holding that position for a sec, push through that leg. We're going to go for a couple more, taking it down. Good position, weight through the midfoot, push. Good, take it down. Good positioning, nice and tall in the body, push. One more per side, take it down. Knee tracks the toe, weight through the midfoot, and push. Last one, take it, hip down, hip to heel, chest is upright, and push. Good. We're going to bring our feet back into our regular squat stance. And from here, we're just going to take a few pause squats, and we're going to work on just maintaining that good position at the bottom. So let's take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand tall, pushing through that midfoot. Good. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding that upright position. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. One more time. Take it down. 3, 2. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. Nice work, you guys. That's a nice start to our squat development again. Working on a few pauses, a little bit of extended range of motion in that single leg with that Cossack squat or a side lunge. We're going to build off of that. We're going to have some fun with this over the next couple weeks. So be prepared. Those are going to get a little bit more intensive. But thank you so much for joining me in another edition of Broomstick Oly. We're going to have some fun in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned. Embrace. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a great day, you guys.